Well, it's a pleasure to be here, and Conservative Party, our leader Andrew Scheer, understand the important role that different ethnic media outlets play in informing Canadians, and it's very important for us to be engaged with sharing our message and being interviewed and talking about key issues in Canada and around the world through those channels. So this is a great opportunity for our leader to share some of his vision and to answer questions from different leaders involved in ethnic media in Canada. It's exciting for me to be here with him as well.
The most important thing for voters to consider when they go to the polls is that the promises that we make in our Conservative platform this year, we intend to keep, unlike the promises that were made by the Liberal government in 2015, which have been broken by the score.
Many people doesn't know who was the MP, and we had to say that, so-and-so is the MP, but they never met, they never get a chance to talk to the person. And the main complaints we are hearing is the infrastructure and the security in the Malton and Mississauga area. Especially Malton, the people are complaining about the security. That's the main concern they have. Of course, they have the health problems, health-related questions they were always asking. And pretty sure this morning Andrew Scheer is already explained about how we are going to process on the health issues.
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਸਰ, ਇਹ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਸਾਡੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਪਾਰਟੀ ਦੀ ਪਲੇਟਫਾਰਮ ਇਹੀ ਆ, ਜਿਹੜੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਟੈਕਸਿਸ ਆ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਮਿਡਲ ਕਲਾਸ ਫੈਮਲੀਆਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਲਈ ਵਰਕ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਟੈਕਸਿਸ ਆ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਲੋਅਰ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਾਰਬਨ ਟੈਕਸ ਆ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਡਿਲੀਟ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ।
ਜੀ ਆ ਡਰ ਤਾਂ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਲੱਗੇ ਜਿਹਨੇ ਕੰਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੀਤੇ ਕੋਈ। ਅਸੀਂ ਡਰਦੇ, ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਮੇਰੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਇੱਕ ਜੌਬ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੀ। ਜੌਬ ਮੈਂ ਕਰਦਾ ਲਾ ਫਰਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਟੋਰਾਂਟੋ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। ਪੋਲਿਟਿਕਸ ਦੀ ਜੌਬ ਹੋਣੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਨਹੀਂ, ਇਹ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਸੇਵਾ। ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪ੍ਰੋਪਰ ਢੰਗ ਨਾਲ ਕਰੋਗੇ, ਯੂ ਸ਼ੁਡ ਨੈਵਰ ਬੀ ਅਫਰੇਡ। ਅਤੇ ਵੋਟਰਸ ਦੇ ਹੱਥ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੇਰੀ ਜੌਬ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਵੋਟਰਸ ਕੋਲ ਜਾਵਾਂ, ਆਪਣਾ ਪਲਾਨ ਆਪਣੀ ਵਿਜ਼ਨ ਅੱਗੇ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਵਾਂ, ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਮੰਨਦਾ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਪੋਲਸ ਨੰਬਰ ਆ ਰਹੇ ਆ ਉਹ ਐਕੂਰੇਟ ਆ।
And here's what I'm hearing at the door. People are ready for change. People want a government that they can count on. People want a leader like Andrew Scheer to be able to depend on to get Canada back on track.
And we know that a lot of that is directly a result of Justin Trudeau's failed policies. He's introduced a carbon tax that has raised the cost of everything, from everyday essentials like putting fuel in your car to heating your home, to everything that has to be trucked in or shipped in from around the world. Groceries and consumer goods are all becoming more expensive because of his carbon tax. Housing in the GTA is an issue, of course. Housing is becoming less and less affordable, and there have been no concrete proposals from the Government of Canada to fix that. We will be having a lot to say during the election campaign about how a Conservative plan will make housing more affordable for all Canadians.
A revelation has come just recently from Mr. Gerald Butts. He has said that Mr. Trudeau was snubbed in India by the BJP government for Conservatives. So do you think the Indian government is going to play any role in the federal elections that are coming up for the Conservatives? This is a huge concern.
Yeah. So I was completely shocked when I read what Mr. Butts said. First and foremost, Justin Trudeau didn't need any help embarrassing himself when he went to India. He managed to do that all by himself. I reject the premise that there would be any kind of interference in our own election campaign. It's quite clear that that is just a fabrication that the Liberals are trying to make up to distract from their own failures. And it's always the same with the Trudeau Liberals. Justin Trudeau never takes responsibility. It's never his fault, is it? He's never willing to say, you know what, that was a mistake, that was my own poor judgment. He's always looking to blame other people and create distractions or explanations that never involve him taking responsibility for his own actions. So I think Justin Trudeau needs to do one of two things. He needs to provide concrete proof that the government of India conspired in a way to undermine his trip to work against the interests of Canadians or the Government of Canada, or he needs to fire the person who's making those outrageous accusations. But he's been unable to do either of those things. And once again, I just go back to Justin Trudeau's poor judgment on foreign affairs has cost Canadians when it comes to our relationship with India, our relationship with China, our relationship with the United States. The Canadians are paying the price for his failures.
Well, you're right. We've seen foreign direct investment fall in many different sectors in Canada. And look, when people are making decisions about where to invest their money, when they're looking at Canada and they see a government that has called small business owners tax cheats, when they've seen a Liberal government raise taxes, make it harder to do business with new regulations, with a carbon tax, there's a lot we can do to attract foreign direct investment by making our country, or making our economy more competitive, lowering taxes, reducing red tape, canceling the carbon tax, but also improving our relationship with other countries. And when we see what happened with Justin Trudeau, with India, with China, the United States, there's an opportunity there for a new Conservative government to repair the damage, and that will also have a positive impact on direct investment into Canada.